everyone, and welcome back to some more Legends Z-A. Last time, we did a lot of battling. We battled the two rogue Mega Evolutions, Slowbro and Victory Bell. And now, we have a new task. And we also battled the 10% form of Zygarde. Something that's not normally accessible to us. Now, what is our next task? Our next task is, at night times, battle in the battle zone. To reach rank to get a challenger's ticket, we need 32,000 points. We're gonna kind of hold off on that for the time being, though. But we're not gonna do that right away. What we are gonna do is we are gonna go to these side missions, and we're gonna handle those. And potentially start our main missions. Let's talk to this, painter, it seems. Hey there. I'm a color context designer. Will you view some of my designs? The thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of a creative rut recently. I guess you'd call it a slump. I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need. Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. In particular, I want to see Mega Camerupt. But its powerful eruptions will blast me with ideas. You think you could show me a Mega Camerupt in a battle? Okay. So we gotta first get a Numel up enough to battle, and then we gotta Mega Evolve it. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a challenge with that, because that's a level 38 Pokemon that we need to... We need to get all the way up to level 38, which... Good lord, that's a pretty high evolution level for that Pokemon. We're gonna have to wait a while for that. I'll work on that in the background. That's gonna have to be one that we work on kind of in the background a little bit. So that one's gonna have to kind of wait, unfortunately. Normally I wouldn't do that, but that is definitely something that we're gonna have to kind of wait on, because, like, there's no way I'm doing that with our current, setups. Is that a Magikarp? It is. Poisons are great, aren't they? I get to spend my days catching Magikarp. Here, have a look. I was able to catch this extra large Magikarp. It said XL in its summary, so I know for sure it's a big one. Extra large and extra splashy. No, I dare say there isn't a single Magikarp out there that's bigger than mine. Why, if you do manage to catch a Magikarp that's bigger than XL, I'd love to see it. Because I've heard there's an unusually large Magikarp in Wild Zone 2. I have a feeling I already have that Magikarp. Hold on. Because I've caught an alpha one, not too long ago. It's an alpha. Could be big. Could be, like, massive, right? We'll see. We'll see if that's enough for you. Oh yeah, that should be just peachy. I dare say you should have a Magikarp that's bigger than mine. As you can see, I have a ton of Magikarps. That's kind of sad, actually. Yeah, we already have this, so I can just give you, just show you that. What's this? That Magikarp of yours. How in the world did it get so huge? It's an alpha? What do you mean it's an alpha? That's cheating. So I'm not accepting defeat just yet. Everyone has a sign of how a Magikarp. Let's have a jump off. What is having such Such mighty jumping power. I am at defeat. There's no way I can compete with that. But Magikarp isn't just big. He can jump higher than anything I've ever seen. In the world is happening. At least this experience gives me a new goal. I'm gonna catch my own Alpha Magikarp. I'll have a whole army of massive Magikarp. Onward to Wild Zone 2! What in the world, man? Some of these dialogues. It's the dialogues, man. Ooh, that EXP candy's actually gonna come in extremely useful. That's gonna come in extremely useful. I don't feel like doing a bunch of walking. We're gonna travel. We're gonna fast travel. We unlock these areas. Actually, before we do anything, I noticed that this is up. I want to go up here and see if potentially we can find something that I'm looking for. You know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific, particular Pokemon. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I'm looking for a specific dragon. If I can find it, that'd be great. If I can't, oh well. So that looks like a bunch of bunch of bugs. That is okay. I don't think we're getting it here. Alright, that's fine. Gonna drop down. Perfect. We got a revive. Fantastic. Alright. That steel looks extremely shiny. Anyway. Let's see what... Oh, it's a small child. What up? Pokemon battles are nuanced. You can't expect to win just by using strong moves all the time. Spreading the message is that message is why I bought it. If you really want to become stronger, then let me teach you about barriers. Moves that reduce damages that your Pokemon takes. Moves that put up a wall. Oh, okay. Talk to me if you want to battle. Yeah, we'll do this. Sure. Why not? We, got pretty good Pokemon. Let's see what you got, kid. Miro, the Rising Star. Kadabra! Fantastic. Love that for SML. I did not mean to send out Magikarp. Oh, boy. I did not mean to send out Magikarp. Well, Magikarp's getting useless EXP. That's for sure. Magikarp's getting some useless EXP right now. Well, we eliminated it. I did not mean to use the Magikarp, by the way. I totally didn't, but... Magikarp got to level 18. You're way stronger than I expected. I don't think you need me to teach you about barriers. Still, a promise is a promise. Let me explain moves that my Pokemon use. The move Reflect reduces the damage the user's team takes from physical moves for a while. Light Screen is similar, but it reduces special moves instead. You'll have a lot more opportunities in battle if your Pokemon are taking less damage. He is not wrong, and I think Light Screen and Reflect are more useful in this game particularly because of that. We got the TM for Reflect, actually. That's actually quite useful. So since we are at that point where it doesn't make sense to just continually just play this, I'm gonna cut ahead to us getting to a bench and resting till nighttime. I will see you all next time. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, you know, I said I'd see you next time, and then literally 2 steps outside of the Pokemon Center, there literally was a bench. And we're gonna sit there and kill some time. And hang out until night. We're gonna get as much of this as we can. I don't expect us to get all of this in one full go. In fact, we're probably not going to. Because we'll probably do maybe a little bit of the grind here, but outside of that, we're not gonna just do that endlessly. So the battle zone is over here. We're gonna transport ourselves to this. And we're at the battle zone now. We need to be ready for what's ahead. Sneak up and start battles before your opponent spots you. That's worth a 20... Oh my goodness, that's worth a lot of points. Let's go ahead and collect that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that too. That's a clauncher. I think this is gonna work just fine. Perfect. Got a sneak attack, and that's a vanilla. Power whip. Fantastic. Takes care of that. You got one out of that. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That is going to take a bit. Or let me know, soothe your weary Pokemon. That's gonna heal us. That's fantastic. Gonna grab our prize medals. So if we can do that 10 times, we'll get there no problem. But again, that's a lot of process, actually. I need to get rid of this Magikarp off the team. It is eating up my EXP that it doesn't deserve. Honestly, this might be the best way to get the Camerupt ready to go. By having Nummel sit in the party and eat up some EXP. However, I think we definitely need Gardevoir to actually show up and play and perform in these battles. Oh, I meant to. Okay, I guess not. Very well done. Level 35. And then I'm a choke, and oh my gosh, that move's awesome. Dazzling Gleam. Perfect. Good job. What do you got for me? What's your last one? A Haunter! Fantastic. Psybeam, please. Thank you. Good job. Trying to get the sneak attack off, but that did not work out for me. Great. Good job. Grab that. Grab the timer ball and keep on moving. And super effective hits with ground type moves. Okay. That's not the worst. He's super effective. Oh, you only get 3 of these. What do I want to discard? I think we'll get rid of the water type one. So, we battled those 2. We have pathways up above. We have a Helioptile over there. Let's grab Garchomp. It's not even a Garchomp yet. Ah! Dang it. Alright, that's fine. Bulldoze. Go. Nicely done, Gabite. Nicely done. Send out a Riolu, huh? Okay. Down it goes. Fantastic. Took care of business there. We got ground type move and a... Yeah, no, us supplementing that with multiple is actually pretty good. We don't need that. We're gonna keep moving. Also, I cannot wait for this Canary battle. might be smart to... have to wait for that trainer to turn around. I think we can do this. Oh, come on! What? What do you mean? No, we can definitely do this. Hold on. Yeah, we definitely can take care of this. This is fine. We're at a good level for it. We're fine. Yeah, no, we're good. We're totally fine. That is totally fine. Ooh! Okay. Alright, we got something here. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. That is excellent. We're gonna get rid of Bite for that. We have it no Dragon Claw. That is incredible for us. That is great. Actively wonderful. Alright. I would really appreciate it if we could just... There we go! Got a sneak attack off. And then a Gumi! Oh, this is easy. This is an easy one. Dazzling Flame. I will say, I can't wait to get into the competitive stuff with this game. Or the ranked matches. Hopefully it's not, like, ridiculous. Or what have you. It seems like getting, like, EV items seems kind of easy. What's up? What do you got? What you got for me? Immediately knock out unaware opponents with your first blow. Okay, that's not, like, the absolute word. Not what I want. In the slightest. I love that the cost that the we are level 36, by the way, which I think is pretty good for where we are. I can't decide on whether or not that's good or not. I wanted to head back up there because I saw that there's a colorful screw there. I know I shouldn't be focused on, like, anything else but battling, but I also really want to make sure that we do enough. Also, a really cool picture of Florges up here. Nice. But I also would really like this colorful screw so we can start collecting that too. What sees me? Oh, up there. Okay, down there. This is gonna be kind of fun. Get down there. Ha-ha! Awesome. That was funny. We're up on our roof. We need to get down. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. I think what we're gonna do now is I am going to have us end the episode here. Next time on Pokémon Legends Z-A, we finish these Battle Zone fights. I will continue battling here and now, and I will show you the end of that progress the next episode. I will see you all then. Bye-bye!